fifth video edition of the Jake's Take with Jacob Elyachar Podcast. I am so thrilled to welcome these next two guests. I want to tell you this. Recently, I named them the best magic and mentalism act in AGT history for the Jake's Take Top 50 America's Got Talent acts of all time. They performed around the world, brought from Broadway to Las Vegas to Sydney Opera House. Their accolades have included the World Champions of Mentalism, and the Academy of Magical Arts and the Magic Castle Hollywood have named them the Stage Magicians of the Year. Please welcome my friends, Thommy and Amelie, the Clairvoyants.
Hello, everybody. Thanks so much. What a great introduction.
Pleasure joining you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, thank you guys. So it has been 4 years since we last corresponded. In fact, when we corresponded, you just got off Age America's Got Talent season 11. So how have you two grown as performers?
I mean, so many things happened after America's Got Talent. As you mentioned, we performed on Broadway. We toured the world. And I mean, now we're in the happy position that we can tour with our own show. And we just released, by the way, a new show at the beginning of this year. We pause it at the moment for some reasons, but okay. But yeah, we are touring in Europe. We are touring in America. We toured Asia last year. We went to a lot of great places. And yeah, it's crazy. People know us in America, in Europe. And we have a little dog now, Mr. Coney Hundini.
That's also
Hi, Coney. It's so nice to meet you.
He's a little tired.
All righty. So the year following America's Got Talent, the Academy of Magical Arts and Magic Castle Hollywood awarded you to the Stage Magicians of the Year for your work. So what did that award mean to both of you?
Well, it still means a lot, because whoever has been to the Magic Castle knows how special this place is and how special the stages and the rooms and especially the people are who go there and who perform there. And there are so many great magicians performing there all the time. So being one of them and being awarded Stage Magicians of the Year for us was just amazing. It was astonishing.
And it's nice. The Magic Castle, it's a great place, and the Academy from the Magic Castle is amazing. All the great magicians from all around the world are in there. And yeah, they voted us to Stage Magicians of the Year, and it was such an honor, because I remember since years when I heard about the Magic Castle, when I was like a little tiny magician. It was always kind of a dream to perform there, and to that we got this award was just amazing. But at the end, the most important fact for us is, I mean, it's great that we get awards like this, but the best award is still when we're on stage and the audience love what we do, and when they stand up and when they have a big smile, that's like the best award in the world.
Awesome. So in addition to all your theatrical experiences, you also did perform some TED Talks, if I remember correctly.
Yes,
so how are these TED Talks similar or different to your theatrical experiences?
I mean, we did 2 TED Talks so far, and they went great. It's kind of cool. It's different because, you know, the audience, they see so many different things within a day. They have like talks about science, about things, and then suddenly the stage opens and we are there and we show something. And you know, there are so many, let's say, so many people like, you know, they question a lot. How do you do it? They want to experience it, how it is, and to perform for them. And also we meet the people after the show, and they liked it, and that's interesting. It's just a very nice crowd, and it's different than normal performances, but it's a lot of fun.
They are very, very curious. They have been curious, and you can really see that it's working in their brains and minds while you're performing, and they loved being part of it as well. Thankfully, and yeah, it was a great experience also for us being there and watching some other TED Talks, so you can really be inside this whole, you know, universe, what they experienced all day.
Awesome. So last year you returned to AGT to compete on the inaugural edition of America's Got Talent Champions. So I recently rewatched your routine, and I'm still blown away with you guys and how you guys worked with that. And in all honesty, you guys should have been in the finals, and you guys should have won. And I'm just being bluntly honest.
Thank you.
Why did you guys return? Why did you guys decide to return to compete on the series?
I mean, we love AGT. We love the AGT family. And it seems like that they also love us, the producers, the judges. And they asked us if we want to come back to AGT to perform there. And at the end, we performed there 2 times, in the very first show and in the very last show. In the final show, we did the special guest appearance. And it's just great. It's great to being on the biggest stage in the earth. I mean, 18 million people are watching you when you perform on AGT. And it's always fun, honestly, to do something with the judges, because Howie, Simon, Heidi, they're all fun. And it's always great to get their reactions and to baffle their minds.
It was really great to just come back and experience it again from a different angle, because the pressure we had in 2016 was not completely gone, but it was really low. So I think we could enjoy it a bit more.
And it showed that you guys were enjoying it. The audience was very welcoming to see you guys back. Of course, the judges were excited to be back, and same with Terry Crews, who hosted and who was also a super fan. So that meant a lot to him as well. So I just want to introduce you to my audience to your new assistant, Mr. Coney Houdini. Is Coney there?
Ta-da!
Hi, Coney. So what were some of the facts? So you guys have started performing with Coney, and what were some of the factors that led to your decision to incorporate Coney into your performances?
Well, Coney, he is a Maltese poodle, Maltipoo, and poodles are very curious and they love to learn new things, and so is Coney. So when we got him in 2017, we realized immediately that he wants to go for it. He likes to work with his brain, his mind. He likes to learn new things. So we figured out that he is the perfect match, and we started aside of the stage, but then we thought, why not put him on stage? And we tried it a couple of times, and then we realized that he's not afraid, like having 10,000 people in front of him and performing and doing something.
Okay, so guys, just to let you guys know, the Clairvoyants. Oh, can you guys see, guys? Oh, perfect.
We're back.
So don't worry, this is all unedited, so this is going to be fun. Anyway, guys, I just want to let you guys know, I love seeing you created so many different show concepts, and like you went on while you venture on there's so many of them. There's your Christmas experience, then there's the Clairvoyance experience. So what is it like to go into creating all these amazing shows?
I mean, special times, they need like special shows. And we always like, for example, the Christmas show, we just love Christmas. We wanted to put together the Clairvoyants, us, and Christmas. So that's why we created the show. And Coney is bringing us toys. What do you want from us? I don't know. No.
He wants to be part of it.
Yeah, we cannot leave him on the floor. Okay, you can be part of it now. And we always challenge ourselves to create new material, to create new stuff, to make it different and to make it big and bring it on stage. I mean, now at the moment, there are no ways to perform in theaters at the moment, at festivals. So that's why we created the show, the Clairvoyants, online. It's an online show we do with clients all over the world at the moment. And it's totally different, but it's a lot of fun.
I'm so glad you guys brought up the online show, because I was just going to ask you, using Zoom is been so much different, because you guys are like used to like the Dolby Theater, the Sydney Opera House, but now it's Zoom, and you don't know, and the connection, and it must be very interesting how you guys adapted to technology.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a challenge, but we thought, okay, why not do it and why not just try it? It was just different, or it is just different because you're not on a stage, as you mentioned. You're at home in your living room or in your studio, and it kind of feels awkward at the beginning because you cannot see the people like you do see them normally, and the response you get is also different. But we figured out we can do it, and we saw a couple of faces online, and we saw that we could amaze the people, and that for us was incredible.
But,
so it opens a whole new world to us.
You know what? It's always hard to explain what we do, but Jacob, I mean, I'm just spontaneous. If you like, we haven't set this up, but do you want to try something with you live?
Oh my
here?
God, that would be, I never thought this would be, guys, I am such a AGT super fan that I have to do this. We have not.
Give me 10 seconds. I will prepare something for you.
This is
Alrighty.
awesome.
If you are bored in the meanwhile, I don't know, you can solve a Rubik's Cube or something.
Oh wow, that is so cool. Okay.
That takes like hours normally, right? But
right.
Online, it's so much quicker. Just 1, 2, 3, bum, done.
Oh my God. Wow, guys. Wow.
I will do one more.
Okay.
I think Tommy's ready for you, and I think Jacob, you are ready for Tommy. So let's try this. I'm gonna do camera work right now. Magic.
Alrighty. Let's do this.
So, Jacob, have you heard about ESP?
Yeah, a little bit. Yes, a little bit.
So maybe you know the symbols. These are so-called the ESP symbols, and they are very simple symbols because everyone in the world can recognize them without having any language problems or whatever, because it's just a circle, a plus sign, waves, a square, and a star. That's it. You know all the symbols, right?
Yes.
And when they did ESP tests ages ago or years ago, they did it like this. One person was in one room and the second person was in another room. And now one person selected one of the symbols and the other person has to guess, like with the clairvoyant power, which symbol the other person selected. It sounds more difficult than it is. I will show it to you. Let's see if I have a special magical connection with you, Jacob. I'm guessing you will select, I think this one. Just tell me, where should I put this? To the circle, the plus, the waves, the square, or the star?
The star.
To the star, are you sure?
Yes.
Do you want to see it right now or later?
Later.
Okay, that's fair, because I don't want to spoil that here's the star, so I will show it to you later. Perfect. So Jacob, we'll do it one more time. Oh, I think this time you will take this one. Where should I put it?
The wave.
To the wave, okay? And now maybe this one. Where should I put this card?
The circle.
The circle, are you sure? Okay. Then let's take, yes, this one.
The square.
The square. So you have two left. Should I put it like this or like that?
Second version, please.
So like that.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, like here and here. Do you want to change anything or you want to leave it exactly like this?
I'm actually happy where everybody is right now.
Perfect. And we haven't set anything up, right?
No, I'm not. This, guys, just to let you guys know, I did not expect seeing you guys bring your work in action. I am so excited.
And Jacob, you know what is so crazy? Even we are right here in Austria right now. You are in the US, but we had a perfect connection. Here's the circle, like you predicted, basically. Here's the plus signs, the wave, the square, and finally the stars. You are the star of our show here. Amazing.
Oh
Great.
my God. I'm sorry, guys. This is seriously. This means the whole lot to me. I don't know if I'm going to be seeing you guys in the future, but this means that is just incredible. And to see this up
Thank you so much.
I'm sorry this is emotional. I'm sorry I'm getting emotional. But this is why I picked you for my top two. This is why of all the acts that you guys are in the it should be in the AGT Hall of Fame because of what you guys have done in the past couple of years since I've known you guys and seen you blossom like this. is incredible.
Thank you so much.
Jacob.
And you see, even in times where we are more or less stuck at home, we can make emotion through Zoom, through our webcam, through Coney, whatever, and it
That's
still
the most
works.
magical
And
thing.
that's so nice, and we can't wait to come back on stage and see everybody in front of us.
Live.
And hopefully you guys will do something big for your 10th anniversary, because the 2021, you guys will be celebrating 10 years performing together. So have you guys started preparing for the 10-year anniversary celebration?
Well, first of all, we start our tour in Europe. We're going to start it, and then the US is planned.
Yeah.
We have to figure out how everything works out, but so far so good. Everything looks like it's going to happen, and we can't wait to tour and celebrate with a lot of shows, hopefully.
Hopefully you come to the Big Apple, because I need New York City. Would love to see you guys back. And in fact, I would love to be, and I will make sure that the show, one of the shows I make sure to see you guys when it goes live, I'll make sure that I'll be in that crowd.
Thank you so
We
much.
love New York, so we'd love to come.
Alrighty, so we are getting down to the last 3 questions. So what have been some of your favorite social media platforms? Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and or others, and why do they stand out?
I mean, it always changes a little bit. We love Facebook. That's where we kind of started our social media. We love Instagram at the moment because we're getting a lot of followers there. But we also started recently with TikTok, and we do little short magical but also funny or silly videos. And it's just fun. Also, Coney loves TikTok.
Yeah.
He just an hour ago, he did a great TikTok video. We'll post it at some point. And yeah, so I think all these 3 together is a lot of fun. They're all different. But if you really want to do it, it's a lot of work, because it's not always that easy to create a great video.
New content, like
Yeah.
every time. But I really like TikTok at the moment, because it can also, it helps you show another side from yourself. You can be a little, as Thommy mentioned, silly and crazy and just do, fun videos. And yeah, I hope this will continue a long time.
Alrighty, guys. So this is the second to last question. America's Got Talent recently announced on social media auditions for season 16.
Crazy.
So it is. It's amazing. So if you had the opportunity to meet with your fellow magicians and mentalists who want to audition for America's Got Talent, or for BGT, or for Australia's Got Talent, or for their country's Got Talent, what advice would you share with them?
I think the most important thing is to think a lot in advance, to already think about not only the first act you want to do, but think about the second and third and fourth act, because later you don't have the time. It's going so quick. People will steal your time, because they want interviews, they want autographs. The HET, they do a lot with you filming stuff. So be prepared.
But also be prepared that everything you prepared already can be, different from one day to the next. So if you plan the next show and they decide, let's change it a little, then you have to be ready for this too. So be very flexible.
Plan a lot of things, but be flexible, and don't be stressed out if you have to change stuff. And just work on it and do it.
Stay true to yourself and focus just on yourself and being strong, or getting strong emotionally.
Alrighty, guys. Now, where can my audience find you?
So on Facebook, Thommy and Amelie, or on Instagram, Thommy and Amelie, or on TikTok, The Clairvoyants, or on our website, theclairvoyants.com. There are also all the new dates for our postponed tour. We'll start in November again, touring in the US. And yeah, all the social media
everywhere.
Things. YouTube, of course.
Alrighty, guys. Now, you can download more episodes of the Take with Jacob Elyachar podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Speakers, and more recently, Google Podcasts. And now also, don't forget to subscribe to my social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. And it's on my name, Jacob Elyachar, Jacob. Elyachar. Once again, Jacob Elyachar. And finally, you can visit the Jake. And by the way, make sure if you want to know which acts join the Jake's Take Top 50 along with the Clairvoyants, head to my YouTube channel with the Jake's Takes Top 50 Best AGT Acts of all time. It's also not just on YouTube, but also on jakestake.com. Once again, JAKES-takes.com. And Thommy and Amelie, I am thrilled. This is probably one of my all-time favorite podcasts I've recorded so far. I am so grateful and I'm so blessed that I was able to, for all of your success. And I please come back in the future. And thank you guys so much for an incredible episode. And have a great day, guys. I will talk to you later.
Thank you too.
Bye-bye. Have a wonderful day.
Bye.
See you.
You too. Bye.